The Abundance 15-minute financial reset. What is that? So we've spent the last few minutes talking about financial anxiety. We talked about why we avoid looking at our finances, and we've learned that avoiding the problem only makes it feel bigger. So the question is, what do we do instead? I'd like to share a simple habit that has been helping me during my own rebuilding journey. I call it the Abundance 15-minute financial reset. We need a reset. Notice I did not call it a budgeting marathon or a financial audit because I don't want it to be like a cumbersome task that you have to complete. Or not even a fix your life overnight session. Because that's not what this is. This is simply 15 minutes of your time, 15 minutes of honesty, 15 minutes of clarity, and 15 minutes of choosing courage over avoidance. The purpose of this exercise is not to make yourself feel guilty. Hindi ito pang-guilt trip sa'yo. It's not about criticizing yourself for past mistakes. It's not to blame you kung ano man yung mga nagawa mong kamalian or judge you about it. It's not about comparing yourself with other people. It's not about whether you're better at finances or I'm better at my finances versus you're better at your finances or you're even worse, right? It's not about those. It's not a competition. It is simply about understanding your current reality. Kailangan mo lang malaman kung nasaan ka ngayon. Because once you know where you are, you can finally decide where you want to go. So, this week, I want you to set aside just 15 uninterrupted minutes. So for the first 5 minutes, all you have to do is just find a quiet place, either in your room or in your garden or anywhere in your house if you have a sacred place where you can reflect uninterruptedly, right? On your own. Then choose that place. And then put your phone on silent. Grab a notebook, or if you're not fond of writing, you open the notes app on your phone. And then take a deep breath. And then you can begin to reflect. The first 5 minutes is very much important. You know why? And this is also happens, during meditation, right? When you are meditating, you have the clarity. You try to separate reason and emotion, right? So, andun ka sa state na yon. And that's important to begin with that. So that's why the first 5 minutes, it's very much important to just relax your mind, just relax yourself, take a deep breath before you even begin. Now, how do you go through this entire reflection? So you already spent 5 minutes for that exercise. The next 10 minutes is about reflecting. And I want you to answer those 4 questions. So the first one is, how much money do I have today? Magkano ang pera ko ngayon? Ngayon. Not next payday, not after your bonus, not after your next salary increase, but today. So, if you have to log in to check your bank accounts, your e-wallets, kung meron kang GCash, Maya, GoTime, any other, your wallet, your own wallet, your physical wallet, or if you have a digital wallet, write down that actual number. And I'm just asking you to write down, no matter what. Kung wala, edi zero, right? Kung meron, kung ano man yung meron ka among all those sources. Nothing more, nothing less. Right? So if you can do that, then do it. And then the second part is, the second question that you need to answer is, how much do I owe? Magkano ang kabuuan ng utang ko ngayon? So you have to list every debt, credit cards, personal loans, money borrowed from family or friends, buy now, pay later, balances, everything. Don't judge yourself, just write it down. And remember, hidden numbers don't become smaller. So might as well, whether it's a big or small amount, just write it down. Whatever you owe. And then the third question is, where is my money going? When you reflect on this question, right, you have to think about the past. Saan nga ba napupunta yung pera ko? Think about the past month. Where did your money actually go? Is it housing? Is it rent? Is it transportation? Is it food? Is it a hobby? Is it online shopping? Is it coffee? Do you have subscriptions? Entertainment? Don't look for perfection. Just look for patterns. So just list down everything. Because patterns, they reveal our spending habits. And our spending habits tells the story of our priorities. So that makes our situation clearer, right? That will reveal whether do you really lack income stream, or it's your lifestyle, right? So we have to balance those 2 points. And then the last question is, what is one small habit that I can improve this week? Ano yung isang maliit na habit na kaya kong simulan ngayong linggo? Notice, I did not ask you to change your entire life because I don't want you to think ahead and, think of what is your transformational journey going to look like. I just want you to think of one habit. Maybe you'll say, you'll cook at home one more time this week. Or maybe you'll skip one unnecessary online purchase, as what my friend Ariel mentioned. Or maybe you'll save first 100 pesos, ang dami-dami, like mga challenges like 50 pesos, whichever you can save. Or maybe you'll finally check your bank account every Sunday. Just name one habit. That's enough. Because small habits, if repeated consistently, it creates extraordinary results. So again, mga pag-uugali, mga kaugalian, kahit gaano kaliit man ang mga hakbang na ito, kapag inuulit natin itong ginagawa, then it will definitely give you results or outcome that will definitely change your life. So now, here is something important. After your 15 minutes, you may discover that your finances aren't as bad as you imagine. Hindi naman pala ganun kalala. Meaning to say, you can still manage it on your own. Or, you may realize they're worse than you expected. Naku, mas malaki pa pala to. Right? But, either way, you actually win. Why is that? Because now, you know the truth. Alam mo na yung katotohanan clear na sa'yo kung nasaan ka talaga, right? And then the truth gives you something that fear never can. Ito yung hindi nabibigay ng takot sa atin. And what is that? It is a starting point. A starting point, I would have to emphasize that. Because if you are fearful, you tend to hide, you tend to ignore, right? You'll never move forward. Hindi ka makaka-move on, hindi ka makakapagsimula. So, yun yung binibigay sa atin ng katotohanan. Na kahit sabi mong masakit man yung katotohanan na yan, right? But I want you to separate your emotion on that reality. And I want you to think about how will you start. And that is your starting point. One lesson I've learned from working as a Six Sigma consultant is this. Every improvement project starts the same way. We don't guess, we don't assume, we just understand the current state. Only then we improve it. Our financial lives also deserve the same approach. Hindi takot, it's not fear, it's not avoidance, just plain honesty. Because clarity always comes before improvement. So, again, I challenge you for this week, and this is our Abundance Challenge for this week, and that is to complete your own Abundance 15-minute financial reset. Don't aim for perfection. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to aim for clarity. Kailangan mo lang talaga malinawan. Because clarity builds confidence. Confidence inspires action, and action repeated consistently become habits. And habits, they change lives, right? So now my next question is, and now because we have already, understood that framework, that 15-minute Abundance 15-minute financial reset, if you reflect, which of those 4 questions do you think will be the hardest for you? Alin doon yung pinakamahirap nating sagutin? Or pinakamahirap nating harapin? I'll go back to those questions. The first question is, how much money do I have today? Right? Kung magkano ang pera ko ngayon. Number 2, how much do I owe? Magkano ang kabuuan ng utang ko? Number 3, where is my money going? Saan ba napupunta ang pera ko? And number 4, ano yung isang maliit na habit? What is one small habit I can improve this week? Ano ang isang maliit na habit na kaya kong simulan ngayong linggo? So if you can just comment 1, 2, 3, or 4. So which one do you think among those 4 questions are the hardest? Or is the hardest to answer or understand? Number 2 question for my friend Ariel. Alright. So, the debt, right? How much do I owe? Is the biggest that you are going to face. Okay. For Ate Mai, it is number 3. It is kung saan napupunta yung pera ko. Actually, parehas kami ni Ate Mai talaga. Saan napupunta yung pera? Kasi normally, the behavior is that as long as you have money, then fine, you just spend. And it results to overspending and those types of bad financial habits, yeah? So, yeah. So, definitely. Number 2, how much do I owe? Siguro, ayaw mo lang talagang harapin yung katotohanan na either malaki yung utang mo, yung ganon. But, at least in this exercise, you will be able to understand or at least have 4 quadrants around it so that you can, where is your starting point. Okay? Okay, now, if you could improve just one financial habit this week, What would it be? That's my question number 2. Kung isang financial habit lang ang babaguhin mo ngayong linggo, ano yun? Ano yung financial habit na yun na kailangan mong baguhin ngayong linggo? Ngayong, somehow you reflected on those 4 questions and somehow you see and at least somehow give you clarity where you are. Ano yung financial habit na yun na nagko-commit ka na kaya mong baguhin ngayong week na to, ngayong linggong ito? Mag-save. Yeah, payday is coming. So, for my friend Ariel, it's saving money. Okay? Mag-impok. Mag-ipon. Cut what is not necessary. I can make do with 1 meal a day. Limit food panda. Alright. Yeah. Magtabi talaga ng kahit maliit na percentage. That's true. So, yeah. So, again, I admire your courage of just having that clarity and just, committing into those one habit that you're going to change for the week. Now, if you're willing to join me, just type in "I'm in" the comments. So that is, creating accountability that we're going to do this. So just type in "I'm in" the comments so that, let's do our 15-minute, the Habundance 15-minute financial reset together this week. So that is the challenge for this week, the Habundance Challenge 1. Kung sasabay ka sa akin ngayong linggo, i-comment mo ang "I'm in." Been in actually. Wow. Good job, Ate Mai. I'm in. All right. Great. So the universe is listening. These are accountability statements that will give us our starting point. So if you're not clear with something, just use this framework, the Habundance 15-minute financial reset. Do not put in any emotions into it. Just get the clarity that you need so that you know your starting point. So now, here is the beautiful part. You don't have to rebuild alone. One of the biggest reasons I created Habundance is because I believe change happens faster when we have people encouraging us. And that's the kind of community I want us to build. So we will talk about that next in this, next chapter or next section. So one of the biggest lessons I've learned over the years is this. Life becomes lighter when we stop carrying our burdens alone. Let's reflect on that. Life becomes lighter when we stop carrying our burdens alone. Nagiging magaan ang buhay kapag hindi natin pinapasan ang mundo or ang buhay natin ng mag-isa. For a long time, I believe that my financial struggles or problems were mine to solve by myself. Kasi nga, lagi tayong sinasabi, problema mo yan. Right? I thought asking help or asking for help meant I had failed. Nahihiya tayong humingi ng tulong. Kasi nga, kapag humingi tayo ng tulong, we have the fear of being judged. Right? Baka sabihin nilang failure ka. Right? So, that's why we tend not to ask for help. I also thought I had to figure everything out before I could talk about it. But, I realized something. Healing begins the moment we stop pretending that everything is okay. Again, healing begins the moment we stop pretending that everything is okay. Ang paghilom ay nagsisimula kapag tayo ay tumigil na mag-pretend that everything is okay. Na everything is just okay. It's, sabi nga nila, diba? It's okay not to be okay. So, you know, you have to admit that to yourself so that your healing journey will start. When I started rebuilding my finances, I also started rebuilding something even more important, which we discussed in the earlier part, and that is my mindset. Because the truth is, money problems don't only affect our wallets. They also affect our confidence, our relationships, our peace of mind, and to an extent sometimes even our health. That's why rebuilding isn't just about paying off debt. It's about becoming a healthier version of ourselves. Kaya nga when I read your comments, right, about debt, being debt-free, right? And when we try to reflect on what will be our story, right? I just don't want you to focus on that because that's just a small portion of it. We need to look at it holistically, and that is to become a healthier version of ourselves. And that's exactly why I created Habundance. Not because I have all the answers. Again, I am not a financial guru. I am not an expert. Not because I've already achieved financial freedom. Hindi dahil sa andun na ako, na yumaman na ako, wala na akong utang, I already achieved financial freedom. It's not about that. But because I wanted to create the kind of community I wish I had when I was struggling. This is very close to my heart. Somehow when I read that statement, it gives me this emotion because it's so hard to be alone. It's so hard to be alone and you are struggling and you cannot reach out on anything. You are the only one person who's just understanding and processing everything. So I wanted a place where people can be honest. A place where mistakes don't define you. A place where questions are welcome. A place where we celebrate progress. We celebrate small wins, no matter how big or small your wins. Let's celebrate that. And to those 3,000 people out there, if you're watching today, or even for those people who's watching this on a replay, if you're watching today, I want you to know something. You don't have to impress anyone here. I would like to repeat that. You don't have to impress anyone here. In this community, hindi ka pwedeng magpa-impress. Hindi yun yung papel mo dito. Or magyabang about your achievements too. No. That is not the intent. You don't have to pretend that everything is okay. So, hindi ka rin in denial na everything is okay. Again, It's okay not to be okay. You don't have to compare your journey with anyone else. We don't have to compare notes. We're not in competition. This is not a race. This is a community. And every person watching today is on a different chapter of their financial journey. Some have already reached. Malapit na sila. Some nagsisimula pa lang, right? Or some they're rebuilding, like me. Some are already helping others. And all of those chapters, they all deserve equal respect. And here's my promise to you. As long as abundance exists, I'll do my best to create content that is practical, that is honest, that is encouraging, and judgment-free. Because I know what it feels like to need hope more than another lecture. Hindi natin kailangan ng letanya ng lecture. But abundance isn't about one person alone. It's not just about me. It's not just built by one person. It's built by all of us. So every comment you leave, so whenever I post, every comment you leave, every question you ask, which is more important, if you think you need more clarity, then do so. I appreciate Ate Mai, when she watched my YouTube video, she also commented on the video, right? So if we need clarity around that, then please do ask your questions. Every lesson you share, every encouraging message you give someone else, it helps make this community stronger. Because sometimes the advice you share in the comments may be exactly what other person needs to hear. You never underestimate the impact of your story, no matter how big or small they are. So today, I'd like to invite you to become more than a viewer, but become part of this community. Share your journey, celebrate your wins with us, learn from your setbacks, encourage someone who's having a difficult week. Because one encouraging comment can change someone's entire day. And remember, we're not here because we're perfect. We're here because we're committed to becoming better together. And that is the heart of abundance. So, I would love to hear from you. What is one financial lesson you've learned tonight that might help someone else? Ano yung isang financial lesson na natutunan natin ngayon na maaaring makatulong sa iba? I would love to hear from you guys. I would like to think and I would like to believe that, we're sharing valuable contents here. And so, of course, I'd love to hear whatever lessons you learned in the past 1 hour or 30 minutes or so. The habit. Wow. That is so powerful, Ate Mai. The habit. It's not about, it's not about what you know, right? It doesn't stop there. Because, you watch the live today, you know about the habit. Like for me in the past, I've read a lot of books. I process it on my own, right? But then, I was not able to successfully develop the habit. So we need consistency and action to do it. So thank you. I thank you that you have appreciated and you have learned about the Abundance 15-minute financial reset. what kind of content would you like Habundance to create in the future? Ano yung mga topics na gusto nyong mapag-usapan natin sa mga susunod na live at videos natin sa ating community or sa ating YouTube channel as well? If you have something, if you have suggestions, so that, you know, I'll make a relevant content about it in the future. So just do let me know. Because your inputs will be valuable. I will think about it and maybe we'll send it in the GC. Yes, please, my friend Ariel. Any input is really valuable because I would love to create more relevant contents for everyone. Or PM kita. Yes, please do so. Thank you so much. Make a content about increasing your income. Yeah, definitely. We will do that. So thank you for your inputs. Yeah, I would love to hear, you know, those topics from you. And hopefully those who are watching this in replay, please also make a comment about the topics that you want me to cover in the next live or in the next sessions. And then again, last question is, if you're committed to rebuilding with this community, type, no one rebuilds alone. Let that be a reminder of one another that we're in this together. So for those 2,000 people out there, if you're committed to rebuilding with me and build this community, please type in, no one rebuilds alone. Kung gusto mong maging bahagi ng komunidad na ito, i-comment mo, no one rebuilds alone. Wow, those are interesting topics also, Ate Mai. Imagine doing the same energy with work for a certain time, but more income. Yeah, so being smart about your work. No one rebuilds alone. Wow, that is so meaningful. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you for being part of this very first Habundance Live. Before we end, because we are already about to wrap up, before we end, I'd like to leave you with one simple challenge for this week. And again, I would like to repeat that again, which is, because inspiration is powerful, but action is what creates change. So we will talk about the challenge for next week, which is also the Habundance Weekly Challenge, right? And as we begin wrapping up today's session, I want to leave you with one simple challenge. It's not going to be a difficult challenge, not even an expensive challenge. I don't want you to spend a dime or spend money just to finish this challenge. Just one small commitment that can start changing your financial life. Because information alone doesn't change our lives. Action does. So this week, I invite you to complete your Habundance Weekly Challenge. There are only 3 things I'd like you to do, which is number 1, complete your Habundance 15-minute financial reset, which is giving yourself 15 quiet minutes, just face your numbers, not with fear, but with curiosity. And remember, we're not looking for perfection, but we're looking for clarity. So just choose. And then number 2, choose one financial habit to improve this week. Not 5, not 10, just 1. And just to reiterate, maybe it could be skipping one unnecessary purchase or preparing lunch instead of eating out, or even tracking every peso that you spend, or maybe finally open your banking app every Sunday evening or whatever day you prefer. Choose the habit that feels realistic. So that's the word, realistic for you. What's the habit that's realistic for you? Small habits practiced consistently creates extraordinary results. And then number 3, come back and tell us how it went. Leave a comment. Send a message. Join the next live. Share your progress. Celebrate your wins. Share your lessons because your experience might encourage someone who's just beginning. So later on, if we'll be able to um, save this video, I'll keep on reposting it, and whatever content in the future that we have, just come back, and then we will schedule another live session maybe after 2 weeks or after 1 week. And I want you to come back. So even if we're only 2,000 now viewing live, I want you to come back and help me build this community. Please do share also to your family, to your friends, about our community, and they're all welcome to join our conversation in our transformation journey. I also want to give you a little preview of what's coming next, because this live is only the beginning. Over the next several weeks and months, we'll continue building better financial habits together. We will talk about topics like creating a realistic debt repayment plan, or budgeting without feeling restricted, saving consistently even with a limited income, building your emergency funds, investing for beginners, increasing your income, which Ate Mai also mentioned, developing a healthy money mindset, breaking habits that quietly destroy our finances, and many more. But we don't want to overwhelm you with these topics. We want to have one habit, one lesson, one live at a time. So if today's session gave you value, I'd love to invite you to continue this journey with us. Follow Habundance on Facebook. We are actually over across the major social media platforms already. So we have YouTube, which is my YouTube channel, which is Habundance. And then the Facebook page, which is the Habundance Facebook page. And then you can also follow us in TikTok, Instagram, and also in X, or previously Twitter. So those 5 social media platforms, because they cater to various different contents as well. So I make sure to subscribe on them so that you don't miss out on anything. And if you can also share that, then definitely, do so as well. And again, more importantly, please come back, because this isn't a one-time conversation. This is a lifelong journey of learning, rebuilding, and growing together. Remember, the goal isn't to become financially perfect. The goal is to become financially healthier than you were yesterday. If you can improve by just 1% every day, imagine where you'll be a year from now. That is the power of small, consistent habits. So again, I encourage you to find time, identify the habits that you wanted to improve this week, just one habit, and then get back to me in terms of the other topics that you want us to cover in the future. And then, if you're up for the challenge, I want you to type in challenge accepted. Kung tatanggapin mo ang challenge ngayong linggo, i-comment mo ang challenge accepted. This is to really, convince yourself that you are committed to doing it. So let's all accept the challenge. Okay, so again, thank you again for spending this time with me. Before we officially end our first Abundance Live, I'd like to leave you one final message. It's something I hope you'll remember long after this live stream ends. And thank you. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Thank you so much. We're on the final point of our live. Before we end, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Those good 2 hours hopefully is worth it. Whether you join us live, whether you quietly listen, or whether you're watching this replay days, weeks, or even months from now, thank you. The greatest gift you gave me tonight, it wasn't your like, it wasn't your follow, it's not even your subscription, but you have given me your precious time. And I truly appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Tonight, we talked about something that many people avoid talking about: money. Not because money is everything, but because money affects so many parts of our lives. Our peace of mind, our relationships, our confidence, our dreams, and sometimes our hope. But I hope tonight reminded you of one important truth. Financial problems don't define who you are. Ang mga problema natin sa pera ay kailanman hindi sinasalamin kung sino tayo. They simply describe where you are today, kung pinapakita lang nito kung nasaan tayo ngayon. And where you are today is not where you have to stay. Kung nasaan ka man ngayon, ay may pagbabagong magaganap sa buhay mo. At definitely kung nasaan ka man ngayon, ay hindi ka mas stuck dyan sa kinalalagyan mo. Maybe you're carrying debt. Maybe you've made financial mistakes. Maybe you've been avoiding your finances for months or even years. And if that's you, please hear me. You're not too late. Your story isn't over. You're simply beginning a new chapter. One honest decision, one better habit, one courageous step, and that can completely change the direction of your life. Think about what we have learned so far tonight. We learned that anxiety grows when we avoid our finances. We learn about the ostrich effect. So meron ka na kayong ipagyayabang na term, ostrich effect, na nalaman ninyo because you joined this live. We learn that clarity comes before confidence. We learn that rebuilding doesn't begin with a perfect plan. You don't need to be perfect to start. It begins with one honest step. And finally, we learn that no one rebuilds alone. Hindi ka nag-iisa sa journey na ito. That's what abundance is all about. So this week, don't focus on changing your entire life. Just focus on your next step, which is to complete the Abundance 15-minute financial reset. You choose one habit to improve. Encourage someone else who's rebuilding. Then come back next week. We'll continue building together. One lesson, one habit, one life at a time. Before we officially end, I'd like us to make one commitment together. If you're comfortable, say these words with me. Affirmation and words that's said is actually powerful when the universe hears it. So here it goes. Today, I choose progress over perfection. Today, I choose honesty over avoidance. Today, I choose habits over excuses. Today, I choose to rebuild. Now, let me leave you with one final thought. Your past may explain where you are today, but it does not decide where you can go tomorrow. Every wise decision you make, every peso you save, every unnecessary expense you avoid, every habit you improve, it is another page in the story you're writing. Maybe no one else will notice your small steps this week, but remember one day you'll look back and realize those small steps changed your entire life. The moment that you accepted this invite, the moment that you joined and stayed until the wee hours that we're talking in this live, that is already a starting point to change our lives. So don't give up on yourself. Keep learning, keep growing, keep showing up, because every day is another opportunity to become the person your future self will thank you for. And before you leave, I love for all of us to leave one message in the comments. Type in, "Today, I choose to rebuild." Or if you prefer writing it in Filipino, "Ngayon, pinipili kong muling bumangon." If you can do that in comments, that is a very powerful action. It shows, or it signals the universe that you're really committed to it. Your mind attracts that commitment. So please do so. Just type in, "Today, I choose to rebuild." Or in Filipino, "Ngayon, pinipili kong muling bumangon." Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Today, I choose to rebuild. Today, I choose to rebuild. Wow. Thank you for the words of encouragement, Ate Mai. Let's encourage one another. You never know who might read your comment and find the courage to begin again. Let's say this together. We don't chase abundance. We build it. One habit, one decision, one day at a time. Because no one rebuilds alone. I'm Dominic Haban, and this is Habundance. Until next time, keep building the life your future self will thank you for. God bless everyone.